And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the self-developed YouTube channel, you beautiful people. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. It is beautiful outside here in Canada. I just got back from Newfoundland where I competed in powerlifting, and I came back to Ontario where I live just outside Toronto. That's a mouthful, and it's warm here. Everything just bloomed in like the 3 days I was gone. The trees are like, not full bloom, but they're blossoming. The weather got a lot warmer. It just feels like summer out, so I'm stoked to get back into the roll of things with you guys to just crank down and make shit happen. So with that, comment below hashtag self-developed army and let's get this video going. So guys, with that said, yes, I know hair is getting quite a bit longer, guys, quite poofy out here. You guys know the flex. We'll see what we do. If I'm gonna shave it again this summer or, you know, keep it this length. I know that doesn't affect you guys, but yeah, just letting you guys know. We're a community, we're a family. Anyways, with that said, guys, in today's video, I titled it, or believe I titled it, Female Empowerment is a Lie. Now, I know this video is going to trigger a lot of people, particularly women, and rightfully so, guys. What you need to understand is that my channel is going deeper and deeper. It is not a hating channel. It is the most generative, loving channel to men, to women, to dogs, to cats, to society, to family, to humanity. Whether you guys see these clicky titles and think I'm the devil, what I'm promoting is wrong, with all due respect, a lot of you guys have not done any research or really just seen behind the scenes what's going on. You just believe a headline or believe a specific narrative and just think, yep, that's it, no questions asked. This is how it must be. Now, the reason I say female empowerment or women empowerment is a lie, let's just backtrack so I can explain the entire history of this to allow you guys to understand. Now, we could say that there are 3 to 4 waves of feminism, okay? I'm going to relate to this. I'm not just going to speak about feminism, but this does tie a big picture into the grand scheme of things, right? So where we got now. Now, the first and second wave of feminism were, we could say, legitimate. They were real. What they did is they allowed women to vote, maybe allow women to work in the workforce outside the house, right? So some pretty big concrete things, which is great if you're a single mom. You need to support yourself completely. I understand. Now, third and fourth wave feminism, really fourth wave if you even want to consider it, which is much more recent, right? First and second wave feminism, guys, were back in like the 40s, the 60s, the 70s, way before we were born, right? This was our parents or kind of grandparents, right? Now, today, right, third and fourth wave, which you could say happened within the past 10 to 15 years. Really, it's gotten ridiculous the past 5 years. The past 2 years, it has just, oh my gosh, which is a complete different topic, guys. The reason I'm calling that out and saying that that's bullshit, 98% of it, is because women and men now are almost in all single levels, politically, socioeconomically, we're the same. First and second wave feminism, check those off. Third and fourth wave, we can just say fourth wave where we are now. All of the sameness that women are trying to, I guess, you know, be on the same playing field with men, are complete ideological. It's idiotic. It doesn't make sense. It is, it's essentially women now, literally speaking, growing penises. And now the problem with this, right, because why does that matter, you know? There are a ton of reasons why women, if you're born biologically a woman, you should not grow a penis, but, you know, besides the point, let's just say hypothetically, David, why does that matter? You know, let women be like men, which is what third and fourth wave are trying to do. They're completely trying to change the biology, trying to change the thought patterns, just make them the exact same, right? It has nothing to do with anything socioeconomic, right? That's the same. And in fact, a lot of women out-earn men nowadays, and especially in the school system, most women outperform men. Women are outperforming men in the workforce and school. Like, that is not an issue. That is that's been checked off, okay? As far as them getting jobs, again, like I just said, a lot of women are outperforming men, and they're in much safer jobs than men are. They're milking the system, just being honest, a lot more than men are. That's checked off. Now, the reason this whole new wave of feminism is bullshit is because, despite women thinking they want to become men, you are, and what it's doing is completely shitting on what it means to be a woman. It is backfiring tremendously. Now, the word feminism itself, we could say, is to empower femininity, correct? I want to empower femininity. I want it to get better. Well, if you want it to get better, why are you completely turning it and trying to become men? That has nothing to do with femininity. The word itself is an oxymoron. It doesn't make sense. It's anti-femininity. It's anti-feminism. You're trying to become a man, right? Now, the reason this is so sad, and the reason I, as a man, am telling you this is so sad, is because there is so much beauty in femininity. There is a tremendous amount of value. You know, guys, men and women, right, are equally valuable, but in different ways. And by you, or really anyone, trying to disregard anything of what they have and hop into the other party it's sad. It's fucking sad. Because that's like you being born a giraffe and you're trying your entire life to become an elephant. Or you're an elephant trying your entire life to become a giraffe. Not only is it futile, you're shooting yourself in the foot. It's doing no one any good. Look, okay? I understand that in our society today, it is glorified to be a man. It just is. I'm sorry. It just is. It's glorified for all women to cut off their, or not cut off anything, to sew on a penis, to become as macho as possible. And that's all been a brainwashing upon you. Guys, it's so sad. And I honestly feel for men, and I'll make separate videos on how it tremendously affects us. But before that, for women, I really do feel bad for you guys. And my channel is supporting femininity. It is not against it. So many people say, oh, you hate women. No, I don't, you idiot. I am the most loving women channel in the entire world. Feminists hate women. They're trying to turn you into a man. I don't know anything else that says I hate women more than trying to disregard anything woman or femininity has to offer and just subvert it into manhood. You know, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm a man. I want to be a man. I don't want to be a woman. And if people are to tell me to be a woman, which, by the way, I know it just got a lot darker. If you think it's not happening to us men as well, then you're delusional. Society is doing the exact same thing and trying to turn men into women. Do you see what's happening? It is completely subverting both sexes, both backgrounds, both beauties in man and woman, and it's completely trying to change them. This is why there has never been more gender confusion than ever before. This is why relationships aren't working out. This is why, oh my gosh, there are a myriad of problems. The family rate, I just know, my generation, I'm 24, it is going to be astronomically low because people now, well, if you cut off your genitals and you try to remix it, you can't have fucking children in the first place. But even hypothetically, let's say you do, because the roles are so confused, you don't know how to raise a proper child. The whole beauty of being a woman is that you're able to offer these intrinsic, innate qualities that only you can, of nurturing, of caring for this child. Man cannot do that. I cannot do that. Believe me, I've tried. I'm a full-time coach. I cannot nurture someone the same way a woman can, and I'm a pretty nurturing guy. Right? I can't be a mother. I look at my mother who's extremely nurturing and like I'm in awe of that femininity. How women can just heal men. They can bring people together. They bring life to this world, right? Now, men do this, but in complete different ways. Men are much more attack-focused. Men build and break things. Men destroy things. Men protect things. Women, you guys, if there are any of you watching this, no matter how hard you try, you cannot do what we do. And if you are doing it, or at least you were trying to, it's short-lived. It is a brainwashing. It's kind of like an elephant trying really hard to put on a giraffe suit. You know, maybe that works for the time being, but you can't do that forever. You can't. You cannot deny biology, you cannot deny your sex, you cannot deny things that have been rooted in nature, guys. That's fighting an uphill stream, and that's what society wants you to do. Society is trying its hardest to confuse people, to switch the genders completely, and the reason for this, guys, you know, man, my channel goes deep. The reason for this is to subvert the family, is to kill the family. I mean, that's really what it all comes down to. Right? Because we know it's evident that for a strong family, really for a strong society, we need strong children. I mean, that's the youth of what's creating our society. And you can't have strong children, this has been statistically proven, without a mother and a father figure. That the child does astronomically better when there is a mother and a father figure present. Right? Well, there ain't gonna be no mom and dad because there's no such thing as mom. There's no such thing as women now. You guys are becoming men. And there's no such thing as fathers. You guys are becoming women. The child is fucked. We're fucked. You're fucked. Everyone's fucked. Guys, this cascades and affects everybody. I know this light keeps changing. I'm sorry. So look, when I tell you that female empowerment is a lie, it is a fucking lie. Real female empowerment is what I'm doing, is what should be provided and promoted, but it will never be promoted because that's how you create strong families. Real female empowerment, or being a real feminist, is embracing and tripling down on your feminine qualities, is not competing with men. Guys, You know, look, I get it. It's sexy to want to be a man. It's not working. I don't know if you guys know this. Yes, women are outperforming a lot of men, but who's to say that's what they want and it's making them happy? It's not. Women have never been on more antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication, have never been more single and dying alone than ever before. Women are not happy. This is not working. I promise you. I know on paper it sounds sexy that you can completely do it yourself. I don't need no man, you know, boss bitch the day I die. You'll be miserable. Don't take my word for it. Just keep doing what you're doing for at least... Give it a couple of years. Give it a couple of years. Something will feel off inside of you. As a man, right, our role is to conquer in the world. It is to go out. This is in our blood. If a man just stays at home and raises children or does more of these nurturing qualities, which is not a bad thing, right? But if a man is brainwashed to just do that, something inside of him will just feel off. He'll just feel incomplete. You guys can't change... And you shouldn't want to change your natural roles. I'm not saying women, guys, can't go out into the world and make change. No, but you need to understand and appreciate and embody. Women do so much better raising families, helping people, healing, nurturing. Think of like a magician. Where men are much more warrior dominant. It's just in our fucking blood. This is why men are much more competitive. This is what testosterone is in the first place, which women only produce 5% of. You understand? I mean, even think of the natural biology of us, testosterone versus estrogen. What do you think these hormones do? Why do women predominantly have much more estrogen? Why do men predominantly have much more testosterone? Are we supposed to change that or just disregard and ignore that? That is idiotic. It doesn't make sense. Now look, to finish it here, because I know this video is probably going to get quite a bit of confusion. The reason you guys are confused, right, if you're a woman watching this, because I know I'm going to make a little section and put it on TikTok, and I'm going to get berated. Because the youth, as a prime example, has been so fucking subverted and brainwashed. They're so confused because of the media, because of pop culture, because of society. They have no clue what to do. They have no clue how to act. Most women on there want to be men. Most women, I read comments on my stuff, guys, 98% of them now all of a sudden are gay, or women like women. This never happened, ever. It's happening now because society is confusing all of you. Hell, it's confused me, but thankfully I have the foresight and awareness to actually look throughout history, right? See what worked, see what's not working, and I can be objective, right? I don't want to be a woman. I'm happy with my masculine traits. And believe me, society is doing everything they possibly can to ruin those masculine traits within me. As it, let's say, hypothetically, you're a woman, right, watching this, it's trying to ruin your feminine traits. Stay in your fucking lane and find and accept and cherish the beautiful qualities that femininity has to offer. That is what men are looking for. Men are attracted to that. Men don't want to date other men. For any woman who's looking for a good man, which all of you should and want to, despite what society tells you, we don't want other men. And women, let's just flip it, right? Let's just play devil's advocate. Women do not want other women. If we as men are to turn into women, you will despise us. We'll be your gay best friends. We'll be put in the friend zone. You'll never respect us. You'll never truly have that yearning, that lust, that desire for that individual. It's not going to happen. There's no polarity. Trust me, guys. Our society wants everything to be as neutral, as one in the same, gray as possible. It's not how life works. Life works through polarity. Life works through hot and cold, yes and no. Think of magnets. This is what moves planets. If everything is just completely stagnant and neutral, nothing will get done. We'll die. Everything just dies. It's like stale water. Everything is constantly flowing. It's moving. There is life. And by you trying to become this person and this person trying to become this person, there is nothing. We all die. Everything dies. So when I tell you female empowerment is a lie, it's a fucking lie. It is not empowering you at all. It is completely killing you. It is ruining you. It is the worst thing possible for you. Go search this stuff up. Just please, before you comment something nasty, just search this up. It's not working. It is not working. It sounds sexy on paper. It's not working. It's like buying a house that looks great on the outside. You get inside, there's no running water, the lights are off, there's no heat. It's not good. We naturally have gifts and talents that both support one another, right? But they support each other because they're different. If I can have everything you have and you can have everything I have, there's no reason for us to even get together. we're all gonna die single and alone. I promise you. No one's gonna get into relationships. There'll be no such thing as family. We are all going to be by ourselves, which was the entire plot all along. It's working. You're falling for it. And people have the audacity, I mean, I understand, to call me out and think I'm hating you guys, or you idiots biting the hand that's feeding you. I'm trying to fucking help you. But it is what it is, you know. My ideas, or this idea, is so minuscule compared to, you know, society, pop culture, that it sounds backwards. What's been working the whole time sounds backwards. Isn't that funny? It's so hilarious to think of. But that's how far, you know, bonkers our society's gone. And, you know, it's all been a plot the past 50 years or so, but it's really erupted the past 5 to 10 years, right? Third or fourth wave feminism. But it's shooting you in the foot. It's shooting men in the foot. It's shooting everybody in the foot. I promise you, if you're a woman watching this, you will be so much happier hopping into your feminine frame. It's why you're here. Sorry to break it to you. It's why you're fucking here. Men aren't meant to be at home either. Men are not meant to be women. It's not why we're here. Men go to wars. I'll finish it here. You guys want to be men so bad until shit hits the fan, and you hop right back into your feminine frame. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's what happens when a burglar comes into the house, when we all get drafted for war, when shit hits the fucking fan and testosterone needs to be prevalent, it needs to be there. Because you don't have it, you hop right back into your frame. I'm sorry. It's just what happens. All these political, ideological, you know, bullshit ideas, the second shit hits the fan, it's all poof, gone, I promise you. Because nature and biology will take its course again. Don't take my word for it, though. Just go search the shit up. And go ahead, you can hate on me. I don't care. I get a kick out of it. That's fine. Do whatever the fuck you want. So anyways, guys, that is it. That is the end of the video. This was definitely it was a pretty fucking deep one. This will stir the pot, but that's what my channel is, guys. It's what I've dedicated my life, at least as of now, to do, to correct the natural roles so we can support each other. We can have amazing relationships, amazing families, amazing societies. We can heal the world. This will heal the world. I promise you. I promise you. It's worth it. It's what you want. All of this bullshit has been a lie. But yeah, one step at a time. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll finish it here, guys, with the final plugs. If you guys want to work with me on a personal level, you guys know what's up. There is always one-on-one coaching. Spots are open. Come join the tribe. If you have any question on what we're talking about here, man or woman, you know, to be honest, I don't really care. We have group coaching, which is the workshop, guys. You can come check our next one of June coming up. It is 4 one-hour live stream calls with myself and a small group of men. It's cheaper than one-on-one coaching, and I would strongly recommend checking it out if interested. And finally, guys, our cheapest option is the course, the self-development course, guys, which will give you as a man every tool and resource necessary to completely dominate your life, improving areas like your fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no-fat meditation, increasing masculinity, finding your passion, turning it into a business, and then improving your relationships. All right, guys, you can go download the free half-an-hour version below to get a teaser, and I'll finish it there. You guys can support Edge, coupon code Hammond, baby. Let's go. This is their green enhanced tank top. Feels freaking sick. You guys know the flex, and I'll finish it there. This is where my channel is headed, guys, because this is the most important topic in society right now that needs to be shared. Trust me. And this should resonate with all of you. So thank you so much. I love you all. This is said with love. I love men and women. I'm not doing this to hurt someone. You can call bullshit on that if you want. That's fine. But you just try to trust me. Try to. Okay? Thank you, guys. See you next video. Much love. Peace.